there wasn't anything out there. Oh. Anyway, all right, y'all were asking about whether I've done this for long. No, I haven't. You know, I've always been an outdoor guy. You know, I've always had a attraction to large hairy animals. You know, I had horses when I was growing up. My dad was a Presbyterian minister, but unfortunately he was also an alcoholic. You know, so the family tended to be a little dysfunctional. That wasn't the only issue, but that was one of them. So I never really spent a whole lot of time at home. A lot of the time, me and my sister were being shuffled off to relatives or friends' houses or something like that. But I'd had horses when I was growing up, and I loved them. My uncle had some. And whenever I was out at my grandma's house in El Paso, you know, that's what I was doing. You know, I'd beg her to take me to Tucson, and we'd hop in the car and make the, I don't know, seemed like forever back then, make the long drive to Tucson. And you know, I'd say hi to my uncle, and I'd go out to the barn and saddle up a horse, and I'd be gone for, you know, the next 2 days. You know, my dad, he had a lot of problems, but you know, he was still my dad. And one of the my dad used to take us camping quite a bit, and I was always comfortable being outdoors. So, you know, taking off on a horse for a couple of days was nothing to me at the time, and you know, my grandmother knew me well enough to understand that, you know, I wasn't going to go out there and get in trouble. And if I could, you know, chances are I'd be able to figure my way out of it. But I hadn't had livestock or horses for, I don't know, 30 years.